でデビュー。眩しい光に包み込まれるはちゃめちゃな夏。いくらなんでもトラブルが多すぎる。フェイトグランドオーダーサーバントサマーフェスティバル2023。さあ行こう。
Hello everyone, welcome back for some more Fate Grand Order. We have 5 days. We gotta hurry and finish this event here as we head on to the corporate booth of death. Now I do have a lot of the items here, so if we do need, I mean I went on to Game Press and they say there's a 6th book there, so kind of knew it was coming. If we need that, we'll get it, right? But otherwise, let's see, because we should be pretty good, right? We've dealt with all the calamities and stuff, so I think we should be good to go. I don't know what's stopping us from finishing the event, besides maybe the Dark Fairy King, but I mean, he's kind of been helping us this whole time. Servantfest Day 6. Another Alliance just finished their book. Alliance Club, rather. I know, we can't believe it either. Maybe it's just because of how fired up they were about getting Chloe back to normal. Well, as normal as Chloe can be. So, now that you've read all the sample books, what do you think, Committee Head? Good grief. You all sure came through in a big way. I can't bar these books for my market. They may not fit the regulations, but they're all beautiful in their own way. In fact, they're so good that I'm going to talk to my boss. And make sure the Artoria-only genre restriction gets repealed. Oh? And who's your boss? Can you explain? Because I feel like that's going to be an important person. Thank you, Committee Head. My name's not... I mean, Yara Andu, not Committee Head. Just call me that, would you? Oh, tonight we're drinking all the booze, all of it. Now that Yara Andu's given her seal of approval, we can finally look forward to the Summer Servant Festival tomorrow like it was meant to be. Nope. What's that noise? Is that just a brick through the window? No? Hey, there's still some AP pounds. Looters? Grab them so we can buy the merch. Don't blame us. It's their fault for making this merch limited edition. Oh, this is just a random fight. Huh. Here I thought we evolved past that. But I guess not. Anyways, this should be a pretty easy team to take on. Especially with kind of our current lineup here. Well... again, I don't get to use Chloe much, because I don't have her. So we'll throw her in here. You're good for that, you're good for that, you're good for that. We can bring you in, sounds good. Yep, and then you're at 100% bonus damage because of this. So you are quite strong. I mean, I could give that to you, but you're multi-target. And you have really good return on the multi-target super, and single target too. And that's only at level 1. Like, if I were to actually use some of my QP to give you skill levels, you could be really good, actually. Which is funny, because I remember people saying that Barghest is not... Well, okay, I've had... This is so weird. I've had people simultaneously say all of the knights, like the summer versions, I've heard people say they're both incredible and bad. Like, I don't know which to trust. Not that it really matters. Game? You okay? Thank you. I mean, I have them, right? But it is very strange that I've had both sort of said. Not single target. Game, come on, you're good. You're going fine. So yeah, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Although this will probably just straight kill with the super anyways. We probably won't get anything back from it. Let's see. I mean, we'll get back the normal amount, but... Oh, yeah. Alright. And then dead, yep. Yeah, we only got 27 back. More mobs. Wow. Again, it's kind of nice seeing some of these enemy types that you don't see very often. Let's go attack up. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Yep, and then good stuff, and then okay. All right. Now, if I'm correct, I think this gives increase according to number. Let's see how much we get. 2 of them gives... It's 10% each, roughly. Okay. So that gives you enough for that. We can go... This... This... No. Meh. No. You might think, why would I not do that one? But bad type matchup, you know. Not that I don't think we'll... Oh, we'll see how much we do. Is it just random whether it does the Sir Nuno's theme or the other one? I wonder, because it feels like it's just random, right? Hey, that did it. It just feels like random, right? Alright, random enemies defeated. Just looters out of nowhere. You got more guts than brains or manners, don't you? Breaking into Miss Benny's Chunchunte like this? Whoa, okay, so you want to die? How do you want to die? I'll even be nice and let you keep your favorite body part. Switch is it, huh? Please, you got us all wrong. We didn't mean any harm. We just desperately needed AP pounds. Yeah, they have a word for that. Theft. Maybe you didn't mean any harm, but we're still gonna kill you, okay? No, you don't understand. We've still got money in the bank, but we can't withdraw any of it. There's no paper money. Huh? You know, more proof we need to move past paper money into a paperless society. I'm just saying, it's real nice where I do my work. Oh, right. The Tezcatli Corporation opened a booth this morning and started selling limited edition Polka branded merch. And now they've got the entire contents of every Summerfest attendee's wallet. So they got all the money. I forgot about Teska. I did. Man, I just saw Summer Teska because he got confirmed for, this year's summer in Japan. Ram Ranch. That's all I say when I look at that. Summer Passion Lip. We win. Summer Huyan Joe's fun. Right? Need to see what she kind of does, though. Okay. Well. Who are we fighting? The corporate booth of death. I have an idea, but I want to be sure, you know? Oh, wow. There's a new background. Yeah, well, there's his stall. A couple other stalls there. No way! More new limited edition merch. They're literally putting out the hottest things every 10 minutes. This sounds like hell. They're all so well made, but super expensive. But that's what's so great about them. We've never spent so much money in one place before. But what were we gonna do? All the ATMs have shut down. Even the bank doesn't have any bills left. Why don't they accept credit? I mean, this is obviously his plan, but that's it. The stores. Go for the stores, especially restaurants. They gotta have cash. It's okay. We're not stealing. We're just borrowing. We got the money. It's just not cash. Well, yeah, this is downright hellish, huh? Yikes. Look, behind the register, they actually built an Aztec temple out of bills. Yep. Oh, yeah, no, there it is right there. How did this happen? Who only takes cash in this day and age? Hey, it glows, it growls. Mini Excalibur DX. P38TH that never misses, even when fired blind. 1/7 scale Master Doll. Campfire set for sleepless nights. Come with free Sugar Skull. Grown-up Spirit Origin Transformation Shroom. For the girl who will never see her future self. 1/30th Tiger Tank Bunny Model 1999 motorcycle included. Damn, that all sounds so lame, but I also want all of it. There's gotta be something like addictive in the mix here. What are the prices for C&E? Tell me. Okay. Tell me the prices for C&E. Huh? What are you doing here? And the line's 100 meters back. No cutting. More importantly, are you carrying AP pounds? No cards or payment apps allowed here. I'm willing to trade numbers for info, but I only deal in cash for physical goods. If you don't have any money, I'll have to ask you to leave. Too bad. Everything you see here is only available today. Are you just completely heartless? I swear you're a genius at targeting people's weakness. Oh, thanks. I'll have to remember that one. Alright, if you want these so badly, I'm willing to deal with you a bit. How about one physical item for another? I know a good organ dealer who can get you set up. So you're just straight up mafia now? That's enough, scoundrel. Any who would pay on an innocent girl deserves a thorough trouncing. The time has come to pay for your crimes, Tezcatli Corporation. I was just gonna have her work in my barbecue chicken booth since it's really short-staffed. Fine, it's a good opportunity to show off my organization's military strength, and, well, you're certainly worthy opponents. Alright, show me what you got, youngsters. I'll show you how experience triumphs youth. Which is weird, because I don't see... Like, I know he is older, but he really doesn't. I mean, it might be an art style thing. Okay, 3 servants. We got, heck, what if I were to do this? If I were to do even class event bonus. So this is a good feature. You can put on the ones to say, like, I specifically want the bonus craft essences, right? And then it gives you, ba-bam! Wow! I'm going to give that to you instead. And you know what? Let's instead give you, because you get bonus attack. Alright! Sure, let's do this thing. Just beat him up. Beat him up something good. Let's see. Oh, right. That's the marketing manager. I see. I forgot about the giant skull enemies there. Black shine. What's that say? Invincible. Ignore invincible noble phantasm. So, okay, wait. If it's just invincible, this causes break invincible, right? No, applies invincible. Does yours go through invincible? I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure it does. Let me check. Ignore invincible. That it does. All right, sounds good. So in that case, let's go with well, we don't really need that. Let's go 1, 2, 3, and then we'll get some more on that one. Sure. Sure. Right, we'll give it a go. This might just straight kill at least the first 2. Okay, so I saw burn appear. Okay, just on you. Okay. Oh wait, is it saying it's specifically noble phantasms are invincibility? Because I mean that would make sense too. I thought it was saying it was invincible from a noble phantasm, right? That also makes sense, but then we have the ignore invincible anyways. Okay. Let's give you this. Let's give increase your gauge. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, because then we can still attack you normally. Okay. Magazine. Some hallucinate. We can do this on you. And if we want to make sure we win, we add this to the mix. Right? And then we just go 1, 2, 3. This should super kill, but if it doesn't, that'll be a little embarrassing, but it should. Yeah. How much numbers? Big numbers. Big numbers. I like just the Rockman booth. Like, what are they selling there? Rocks? Rocks from the Rockmen? Also, don't go to the Coin Sky booth. You will sign up for something you shouldn't be part of. Your thriving business ends here, Tezcatli Corporation. With your head of marketing fallen, I doubt you have any more sneaky sales tactics to employ. That's so? I've still got 100 more marketing heads. Shut up. 100 more marketing heads where that came from, but fine. More importantly, what'd I even do wrong? My business complies with all relevant regulations. What about the regulation that prohibits early sales? You're gonna ruin the finale. Exactly. This fiesta ends today. I'll make sure of that. Doesn't matter how hard you all fight. It's a foregone conclusion. This whole island comes to an end during tomorrow's fiesta. Period. That can't be right. We dealt with all 3 calamities. There's nothing left to threaten this island. Why should we believe you? All 3 calamities, huh? Fine, I'll give you a special freebie. For just a few minutes, I'm gonna show you what's gonna happen at this time tomorrow. Alright, you have that power. Forgot you can do that. That's a pretty good power. Oh, good heavens. Everything's on fire. Now that probably means kill. I hope that means kill. What if it's save? But what if it's the other thing? Blank them, doesn't matter if they're good or bad. Again, could be kill, could be save, or it could be that other word. Blank anyone who gets in our way, blank anyone who isn't one of us. Blank any who betrays us, friend or foe. Okay. Blank any who think differently from us, friend or foe. Blank them. Oh, dox them? Never mind. Never mind. This is the negative one. Freedom! That is our freedom. That is the future we've always dreamed of. Attention everyone enjoying. We've got some unfortunate news. Yeah, actually, yeah, okay. Serverfest is the 3rd calamity will... Wait, what? This is different. The Serverfest Normalization Committee is dissolved with immediate effect and the 3rd calamity will take its place. We've done all we could to prevent this outcome, but our efforts were insufficient. We apologize. Alright, committee head Noknariv Yarandu. Enough holding back. Please begin the real reset. Okay. Oh hey, it's your noble phantasm, which we've done multiple times. So I've learned now, that's Mab. That's Queen Mab, the fairy. Like, this is showing how she was made, essentially. Right? We heard about this. Okay, well, that doesn't look good. At all. That looks pretty bad. That's what'll happen tomorrow. If this keeps up, the whole island will go up in flames. But I'm gonna end things before that happens by killing all the attendees. It was hard to hear, but he just whispered wallets. Hey, being so smart. That was like totes real just now. So that's been resetting the island and the monster's gonna destroy it tomorrow. That's really you, Yara Andu? Oh right, she's here with us. Wait, no way. No way. This can't be right. I'd never do anything like that. Besides, oh, I know. Artoria, you were there with me during the last reset, so you must have known what I really was. But you never said anything. You even looked after me when I woke up on the beach. Wait, what? What do you mean you actually are? So I figured I wouldn't have anything to do with the resets. Why? Why didn't you say anything, Artoria? You must have known I was the source of these resets. The real 3rd calamity ever since then. Because you're Yara Andu. I thought that if you didn't know, you could keep being Yara Andu. That's your reason? How could you... Uh-oh, you're bleeding or... Noknariv? Oh, okay. No, alright, Nasu. I see you. Everyone get out of here. That's the monster we saw in that vision of the future. We can't hope to defeat it without a plan. So we've been walking around with an atomic bomb this whole time? Well, thought this was a good idea, but I guess it wasn't. I should have started selling a day. Nah, half a day sooner. I don't have any way to get out of this. Oh, okay. What comes next depends on all of you. That being said, I'd feel bad about bailing and leaving you to deal with all this destruction on your own, so least I can do is tell you their names. First calamity is fire. Crystallization of the claws we call instinct. It's born from fads, trends, and human activity. Brings festivals to a halt by draining resources. Second calamity is the ocean. Crystallization of the mouth we call intelligence. It's born from technology, elitism, and the spirit of inquiry. Brings festivals to a halt with bad weather. And finally, what am I looking at? The third calamity is Discord. Well, I'm not going to use Skype. A crystallization of the tears born of emotion. It sets festivals ablaze with all manner of conflicts, quarrels, and prejudices. Its true name is Sisunos? Sisunos. Like, as in to cease doing something? It's the widest reaching curse humans create, and the one they're most intimately familiar with. Yeah, okay, I was going to say, it made no sense for Chloe to be one of the three calamities, because they were literally on a mural. So, like, how could she have been one? Well, that's the answer, right? She wasn't. It was fake. Lulled us into a false sense of security and all that. So what are we fighting? It looks almost like the chaos that, Musashi fought, but there's no way that's what it's going to be because this is a summer comedy event. What do you mean, start of summer? What do you mean, start? What are we doing? Okay. Let's see here. Since ancient times, people have known what life needs to flourish. That's right. Sunlight, water, and air. Only one of these things is not like the other. People have long praised the sun for its warmth as they have sought the blessings of water. Despite its undeniable necessity, air is forgotten simply because it cannot be seen. Yeah, what is this? I'm lonely. So lonely. They're so close, but they can't understand me at all. Still, oh well, that's okay. As long as they all move, and they all get along well, that's all the reason I need to stay on this planet. That was her one and only wish, and the one thing she managed to convey to the people. But the more the island's animals multiplied, and the more complex the humans' lives became, the more different people began thinking in different ways. This led to the formation of large groups that went on to compete with one another, which meant that her one and only wish would now never come true. Huh? Does this mean they don't need me anymore? Although she didn't want to disappear, her existence kept growing fainter and fainter. And if one day she, the air, we're dealing with like the embodiment of the air, should vanish completely, well, nobody knows what will become of this planet, and this seems like a pretty important thing to think about. If the air goes away, that's not good. Servant Day 1. Okay, we're actually back on day 1, which is like, yeah, we haven't done that yet. Roll call. Okay. Taking a bet that Yara Andu is not here with us. Where's Yara Andu? She's gone. Before she could come back because I always held her hand, but this time I couldn't even touch her. Now Nocnarive is gone. Alkis. Relax. She's probably not gone just yet. Nobody's disappeared from a reset so far, right? So he's choosing to dress like that during the day now too, huh? Sorry for coming in through the window. I couldn't help but drop by since you guys have never been on here on day 1 before. Is that true, Oberon? Is Knocknariv really still around? Why don't you just go see for yourself instead of making me repeat myself? For that matter, if you knew all this time, and you've been keeping it to yourself, then why are you agonizing about her now? Yara Andu's not going to disappear until this island is destroyed. Not when she's the third calamity and the representative of this island's spirits. There are plenty of ways to save her, and you already have access to them. But you don't have any time to spare. This reset used up the last of Yara Andu's power. That makes this the final 7 days. Be ready. Come on! Even Count of Monte Cristo isn't that cryptic. He usually tells us what to do. Yeah, what Tanner said. At least give us a hint about what our first step should be. That's so? So you don't mind if I give it to you straight? In that case, I'd be glad to. Your biggest mistake was your happy-go-lucky attitude, thinking you'd solve this island's troubles just by sealing off the first and second calamities. You aren't facing the real problem. Surely even you must have figured out by now. The Normalization Committee, aka Triple A. That's it. Ugh. Just saying that name gives me a splitting headache. Anyway, they tried to resolve this situation themselves, but this is the best they could do. Resetting the game over and over in hope of trying to get a good seed. See, it's funny, because to me that makes sense, but I'm sure there's people who play this and are like, what are you talking about? That's what happens when you don't understand how people think, like the committee chair. Ask them about this directly. I mean, restricting genres so everyone can be equal. It's about as dystopian as it gets. Oh, so their intention behind restricting doujin genres to Artoria only was to eliminate differences between clubs and help everybody get along? Well, yeah. I don't want to get bogged down in empty chatter, but you picked the wrong person to be your great detective, Tanner. Maybe Artoria would have been better off as an assistant or a police detective blundering about the crime scene. What was that? Pretty rich coming from the Dark Faerie King. Oh good, you're back to your usual self. Alright, I'm leaving the rest in your hands. Yeah, you better run. I'm gonna get you back so good. Also, thanks for the advice. Tanner, correcting the committee isn't gonna resolve the real problem here. I'd even say it's the wrong path entirely. This isn't a solvable problem, so a solution isn't what you need here. You need to demonstrate there's still hope. But hey, I'm pretty sure you get that by now. Anyway, that's all for me. I definitely don't want to get caught up in an existential threat myself, so I'm gonna head back to Caldia now. Can you give me your costume first? It's really good. He's gone. Oberon? Just vanished like a puff of smoke. Still, I think he gave us more than enough information to act on. What would you like to do now, Master? Well, what else? We gotta go to the headquarters, right? Pay them a visit. It's been on the map this whole time. It says can only enter on day 1, which we've never been at, so now that we are, it's time to go. As soon as it lets us. Alright. Wait. What? Where is it? It's not even on the map, is it? It's not. So it's fine. Let's continue here. Start of summer. What are we fighting here? You want to tour our headquarters? Well, yes, of course that would be fine. The Normalization Committee is an above board about everything we do, so we're happy to host social studies field trips. What's more, you're in luck since AAA, our chairperson, is in the office today. They'd be happy to hear whatever you wish to say. However, is it going to be Artoria Avalon Altar? Where's the triple come from, right? You'll need to prove you're strong enough to get past us first. Please don't misunderstand. We are a friendly security team here only to test your strength. Just as soon as things get dangerous, we'll end the match, so please don't hold back. This is so silly. Definition of filler. But hey, it's fine. We get to, pop them quite easy. All right. I hope it's just, well, no, it's probably going to be like multiple of them. So in that case, you know what? I'm going to try something a little crazy. I'm going to go with you. Right? And then you can pop you, right? Get you strong. Yeah, okay. Actually. Haha. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Right? That could work out. That could work out really good. Let's give it a go. All right. Because then we just pop your super, and with all your buffs and stuff, you should just handle it. No problem, I hope. Aside from the one that's not super effective. But that's okay, because then with that, we can then do more damage and do a full combo, hopefully. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Okay, just 3 enemies to start. Maybe we'll just... This is actually a bad group here, but that's okay. We'll get you your meter with these guys. Okay. Alright. Just don't go for her. Thank you. Okay. Let's go with this. We got you meter there. That's a lot. That's a lot, actually. Let's go. 1, 2. Do you have something to do attack up for you? No, we're not going to use this because it's all like buff stuff. So let's just go 1, 2, 3 to hopefully kill you. That sword attack is super cool. I saw it there when I was just grinding, and it's like, man, that's real cool. I feel like they should have locked her Noble Phantasm. I feel like that would have then made it be way more surprising. But, yeah. Let's go 1, 2, 3? Sure. Okay, how much are you gonna do? Yeah, okay, even with, you know, a bad matchup, you're still doing a lot. Okay, we'll just kill you. Okay, do this here. You're dead. And you're dead. Very good. Well, sorry, you're fleeing. That's what we say. All right, so conscripted manager. Well, I picked the right ones here. Why are we getting this song here? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're not gonna go single target. We want to do as many as we can. Let's pop this on you. This is invincible skill cooldown. I don't really need that. I'm gonna pop this on you though. Sure, let's pop it. Why not? And then we'll go. Okay, so this is the order that we do. We go. Apply My Fair Soldier. Right, we're gonna apply that. And then we're going to do increase NP. No, we don't need that. Okay, well, let's go 1, 2. I wish we had another attack for her, but that's okay. We'll go 3. Yeah. I mean, her attack here with all these buffs and stuff should. Oh, I could have used my Mystic Code, so this should still do it. I think it did kill them all. Let's see. Yep. I forgot he's technically like a Lost Belt 6 character too, Muramasa, right? He's in the story there. Forgot about that. Oh, well, that's an office. So this is the chairperson's office. It kind of seems like, I get you. This is like totes the kind of room fit for a final boss fight. Keeping quiet because I've already figured out who the chairperson is from the atmosphere alone. Okay. Yep. Welcome, Caldians. Thank you for coming. I am the chairperson for the Normalization Committee, aka AAA. The Artoria Avalon Association. That's what the last one is. I know I may... I know I may look like the most beautiful girl ever, but please, just think of me as a calculator designed to oversee servant fests. Huh? Are you me? How did you get a swimsuit like that? No fair! Yes, I am you, but I must say, I was quite fond of your bunny ears as well. My apologies. It wasn't my intent to waste our precious time with idle chatter. I'm also sorry I could only make time to see you today. My role as chairperson keeps me quite busy. Are you nervous? I'm sure you are. Please, have a seat and make yourselves at home. Senpai, should we point out that there doesn't seem to be a single chair in here? Hey, Arteria, what the hell's going on here? Right. Of course you'd be mad. Believe me, I feel so bad about this. I'd leave right now if I could. But this isn't time for that, so I'm just gonna say my piece. What in the world were you thinking, me? Not even the greatest detective ever could have deduced that the culprit was actually themselves. And why is Muramasa your head of security? And are you just doing whatever the hell you want now? Have you no shame? I'm focused on overseeing the calculation system here, so in fact, no, I don't have any concept of shame. As for Muramasa, I forced him to cooperate since his usual attire, or lack thereof, was enough to qualify as a swimsuit. You've not seen him around Hawaltria because he's been going around inspecting the island for me. Sorry, didn't catch that. Were you saying you want me to kill you? Should I get Chengong in here so we can just go out together? Hey, easy there, Artoria. Let's just take a step back, okay? My apologies. Let me give you the answers to some important questions. Why was Hawaltria formed? Why did the calamity start to appear? And how can we save Yara Andu, the Great Spirit, Wangina? It all started with Bibi. Out of her natural drive to improve herself and her inherent sense of hospitality, she decided to add new elements to Luluhawa because, quote, it would be boring to just have the same island as last time. Thus, Hawalia, a fusion of Hawaii and Australia, was created to be the new home for Servant Fest. Of course, the name Hawaria still had room for improvement, so we later changed it to Hawaltria. All to mislead you, of course. Thanks, guys. Sounds like Bibi's tastes haven't changed at all. However, this is where the problems began. Adding Australia to the island led to a new element that was out of Bibi's control. Wangina, the legendary Great Spirit of Australia, said to be the air itself. By carving out Australia's northwest region, the home of Wangina's legend, and attaching it to Luluhawa, the once forgotten Wangina awakened once again. As the spirit of air, she is not visible, nor is she the kind of being to interfere in the affairs of others. Bibi therefore elected to ignore her, not seeing her as a significant concern. This turned out to be a dangerous decision. Well, I did say she had been forgotten. It's more accurate to say that she had been carefully laid to rest after her work was complete. That way, she was able to remain a legend and stay a part of human history. But now that she has woken up, she knows that no one can see her, that no one needs her. Her grief at this realization created an anomaly on the island, which became a calamity that threatened to wipe it from existence. So I took control of the singularity from Bibi and banished her from it. Bibi, an evil AI completely lacking in self-awareness, has no idea that she ends up toying with people's hearts in her attempts to learn about them. I then became the singularity's new overseer and created the Servantfest Normalization Committee to solve its problems. Because, one godly, complex being, it's better than the other. Just one that's not kind of. At the end of the day, I think you are better than Bibi. But at the same time, Bibi doesn't mean bad, so I don't know. It's complicated. It's a complicated character that's only going to get more complicated when we move on to later stuff. Moving on. All right, Start of Summer continued. Huh. So you didn't steal his singularity so much as confiscate it. So that's what happened. Just what I would expect from someone who resembles King Arthur. I can scarcely imagine what it must have taken to accomplish all that. However, there's one thing I still don't understand. Why did you also impose a tyrannical law banning all genres but one? Yes, about that. It seems I made an error in judgment. Although legends of Wandjina still exist, there are very few descriptions of what she was like. The only thing we knew for certain about her was that she hates conflict. One reliable account states that she used to continually say to all this island's creatures, "You mustn't fight with one another. Getting along with everyone is the best way to lead an easy life." So that big thing in the sky that we see in the CG art, is that meant to be like the spaceship for Wandjina? Because I do know that the servant design for Wandjina, which is still, I think, going to be a problem, but we'll see what happens when we get there. The design for it is very, like, space-coded, so, you know, is that what we're doing? Like, that's the spaceship, maybe? So I tried restricting the Dojin market to a single genre. I thought having a common theme would prevent conflicts from arising. Well, I suppose working in the same genre would eliminate the kind of competitive mindset and ideological differences we often see between clubs, but I'm afraid Oberon is right. The rule doesn't do anything to address the fundamental problem. Huh. The Fairy King said that, did he? Anyway, we agree the genre restriction was a bad idea, so let's move on. I've got something to ask. Who is Yara Andu exactly? She is Wandjina's proxy. I tried talking to Wandjina myself, but she simply does not understand the languages of Earth. But she had an earnest wish to understand humans better, so I recreated and summoned a being that could serve as a vessel for her. One whose spirit origin had the highest possible affinity with spirits like her, which would in turn allow her to see the island from a human perspective. Okay, so this is, I mean, it is Knock-na-Reeve, but it's a reconstructed Knock-na-Reeve, and then, you know, Yara Andu shoved in there. Okay. That being was Yara Andu, the Southern Cross that serves as a waypoint for travelers. I see. Since Knock-na-Reeve's a fairy, it was easier for her to harmonize with a spirit than it would have been for a human heroic spirit. Then does that mean the woman we've been calling Yara Andu is actually Wandjina herself? No. She is still Knock-na-Reeve. She willingly chose to become Wandjina's eyes and sealed away her memories of herself, but her personality, disposition, and everything about her remain Knock-na-Reeve. Through Yara Andu, the great spirit Wandjina bore witness to your lives. Furthermore, although Knock-na-Reeve does not exist in proper human history, I was the one who personally chose to entrust this task to her. So where is Yara Andu? Or rather, Knock-na-Reeve now? Now that she has remembered Yara Andu is actually just an imaginary spirit, her mind has come to completely embody Wandjina's will. It's just like what happened with Giant Chloe, which was a development I absolutely did not foresee. I was kind of hoping we'd all just forget that happened. If you can defeat Sisunos, the third and greatest calamity, then Knock-na-Reeve should return to her senses, at least temporarily. But that still won't solve the problem. I decided to hold Sermfest to prove to Wandjina that her wish for everyone to get along hasn't been forgotten. I also prepared a reset function as an emergency backup in case I failed to do so. As I have thus far failed, I've had to reset the festival several times now. Yeah, so that's what the we're all responsible part was about. But like, since there's 3 calamities trying to mess things up, isn't Sermfest wrecked no matter what we do? Like, what are those things anyway? It's not like you came up with them, right? I think this will answer those questions. What will? Show me. I want to know. Oh, that's a big bug. Okay. Oh my. Wait. Oh wait, this the spirit. Oh my, what grace, what elegance to think I would see a creature like you in this day and age. Tell me the truth. Are you a king? Me? Nah. I'm seriously no king. I just came to check this place out because it seemed like it was full of grudges and resentment. Done with that, so I'm leaving. Oh, I knew it. At long last, we've been granted a new king. This calls for celebration, for a festival. Listen, everyone, this man is our new king. Please, my liege, undo the seal binding the cave. We feel so bad for the humans these days that we can hardly rest. There must be a great cleansing, a cleansing so thorough it is only 3 steps removed from extinction. Please, my new king, let me introduce you to Wandjina. Wandjina's powerful curses are incredible. When unleashed, they will bring about righteous retribution. They will give form to humans' wickedness and enact divine justice. Were you listening to me? I just refused because no one's here. Why do you think I... It's because I said I'm no king, isn't it? Damn it, I messed up. Now, of course, that kind of statement's gonna get twisted. Alright, play along for a bit, so... Where do you want me to go? What is it you want to show me? It seems you've done this sort of thing before, my liege. It took all our strength to destroy that barrier, but you broke through it easily. Oh, you mean that bounded field protecting the cave? Yeah, that was nothing. Especially since I know whose magecraft it was. So, what's in here anyway? Yeah, we've seen this eye now. To tell the truth, there is much we do not know about Wangina ourselves. I think she still has much to learn about the world, so she needs a guide to teach her about the world. We were hoping that, with your kingly wisdom, you could come up with a plan to convey Wangina's feelings to the humans. Okay, that's a much bigger ass than I was expecting. What a pain. And I guess the air here's not too bad. Wangina, spirit of air. I'll admit, it's gotta suck being ignored for so long. So, she's got something important to say. She wants a form everyone can see. And that form has to reflect people's hopes, huh? My day self's a lot better at this kind of stuff. In my current mood, the best I can come up with are things like the calamities or that stupid benevolent god Sir knows. Ah. Oh, the eye? Whoopsie. That might have been the wrong thing to say. Magnificent! So these are the forms our warnings will now take before they descend upon the humans, yes? Our Faerie King, our Spirit King. From this day forth, you shall forever be known as our greatest leader, the Dark Faerie King. Whatever you do, don't spread that name around, I mean it. So this was just a Ghostbuster situation, where he just thought the thing and it just happened. Oh yeah. And there you have it. Still, even without Oberon's help, it was only a matter of time until that seal on the cave was broken, and there's a chance things could have gone worse without him. So I decided to interpret these events as him helping us by giving the calamities easy forms for us to understand. I therefore refrained from punishing him. I guess in one sense you could say he's a victim himself. Hawaltria, Wangina, and the 3 calamities. This does answer all those questions, but we're no closer to knowing what to do about them. I guess it all just comes back to making sure Servanfest is a success? Indeed. Well, I'm absolutely certain that eliminating conflict by restricting books to the Artoria genre was the perfect way to go. I'll also admit that it seems to have ultimately backfired. So now things have come to this. Now that things have come to this, the Normalization Committee will revert to the rules to those of the previous Servanfest. The rest is up to you. Please, I beg of you. Find a way to grant Wangina's wish and make Servanfest succeed without conflict. Doing so will bring an end to the singularity. An endeavor free of conflict? I don't think anything like that exists anywhere in the world. Hey, even from the promise side, we also gotta stop these calamities. First calamity's fire. If we don't stop it, it'll burn down the woods, so the printer won't be able to print new books. Second calamity's all about storms. If we don't stop it, it'll get the event cancelled due to inclement weather. So then what about the third calamity? And like, for that matter, didn't Morgan say the second calamity was her doing? Morgan simply grasped the situation on the island the instant she arrived and elected to make use of the second calamity for her own selfish ends. I swear, who does she think she is with her Briston and all that Lady of the Water stuff? I do hope you all won't get... I do hope you all won't give evil Artoria faces like her too much of your time. But I digress. You want to know more about the third calamity, yes? The third calamity is Wangina's grief itself. It is an overreaction to conflict that will ultimately result in the destruction of both sides. The curse of gatekeeping. Wait. No. Like, not wait. Like, wait. No, wait. That's almost too dark for words. But actually, it's a good thing, though. Gatekeeping? What's that? Do you know, Chloe? Yes, it's not exactly how it's used in fandom circles. Oh, okay. But in the simplest terms, it's refusing to accept fellow fans of something because of minor differences of opinion. No, it's okay. No, actually, you're right. And it's a good thing. I'd say those feelings definitely qualify as a curse. No wonder Susunos was drawn to them. Just read the visual novels. That's all you gotta do. Like, by the time this video goes up publicly, Hollow Ataraxia will be out on Switch and Steam. Please buy it. Please play it. If you haven't, the only one to blame is yourself. The calamities aren't what's setting this island on fire. Paper shortages, storms, artists who miss their deadlines, none of those ultimately matter. The real problem is the clash between our souls. She nearly said it. The roots of conflict that everyone, attendee and artist alike, has deep within them. The feelings that drive us to try and make something better than anything else, or to stand a particular fandom harder than anyone else. It's a desire to compete with our fellow fans that's been sending Sermfest up in flames. Wait, we have to kill gatekeeping? No, but it's so important. Okay, but this is seriously where I stand. I do believe a little gatekeeping is extremely necessary, because then you get stuff like the people who have opinions about games they've never played. You have the people saying things and spreading things when they've never experienced it themselves. And I think that's not fair. I think it is necessary to have engaged in a primary source context before you can say stuff about it, you know? At least if you are in a position of power, you know? If you're just a random person, who cares? But I'm talking like if you are a fandom leader, quote unquote, you know? Okay, I get what's going on. It was so damn complicated. I wanted to shut you up halfway through, but I got it. What are we supposed to do, though? Even if we're talking about the spirit of air and a world-level threat, you really can't just make everyone get along. Nobody in history has ever pulled that off. Hey, I pulled that off on my own pirate ship. All 30 members of my crew got along swimmingly. Of course, if anyone got sloppy, I'd shoot them in the leg when they were least expecting it. Still. It sucks how Angina's a spirit of air. Sucks. That's what's really holding us back. She sees things from so high up that she's applying her standard of wanting everyone to get along to the whole damn world. Like, even divine spirits only concern themselves with what's in their portfolios. It sounds like Wangina would even consider my desire to compete in a kind of conflict. How in the world can we make sure everyone gets along well enough to satisfy her? Right, I think Oberon said, this isn't solvable, so solution is what you need here. You need to demonstrate there's still hope. Okay. Yeah, we've been looking at this all wrong. Senpai, do you have an idea? Oh! We need to make a work of art together. It's the only way. Oh, a collaborative effort between all the clubs. A joint dojin. You're right, that would be a great example of everyone getting along. And if we can just show it to Angina, then she can understand how their wish hasn't been forgotten and that we all feel the same way. Oh, we can't stop everyone from getting in conflicts, but we can still convey that we all want to get along. But Wangina doesn't understand our language, right? So if we manage to make this joint dojin, she's not gonna know what it says. Well, if there's one way to make sure she gets it, we make it a mural. Can a mural be a dojin? I guess. Like that one we saw in that cave. Yes, that was proof of Wangina's existence. Sir Lancelot, Sir Gawain, can you prepare a large, beautiful slab of rock for us to work with? It should be small enough to fit inside that cave, but large enough for everyone to contribute a drawing. Manual labor like that is right up our alley. Wouldn't you agree, Sir Gawain? Of course. I'll break and carry the rocks and you polish them with your erendite. Rest assured, we'll see our jobs done to perfection. What about you, Sir Tristan? What will you do? I'm going to gather engraving materials. Oh, we'll also need paint for those who prefer to work with that. Alright, I'm in. It's not every day you get to collaborate on a giant rock mural. Blackbeard, let's go bring as many other servants as we can into this too. Roger that! Don't worry, any pirate worth their salt would sooner die than miss out on a huge event like this. Well, that just needs a workspace, since this cave is where we found Wangina's mural. Aha! I know just the place to crash. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Bavenchi's face. Is she gonna be like, no? And then we gotta deal with it? Deal with her? We'll see. For a bit, I was kind of like, "Where are we going?" But I'm appreciating where this is going a bit now. Oh yeah, no, we're literally gonna just beat it into her, huh? Just everyone appears at her front doorstep at once. Are you there, Miss Refined Intellectual Rain Witch? Ah, can you not knock quietly? I didn't think I'd see you here again, but since you came all this way, I guess I can make you some tea. What? Did you think we were friends, you stupid, shitty weakling? Why'd you bring all these people for? That's it. That does it. I'm killing you all right now. Oh yeah, no, she came out in her pajamas, saw the crowd, ran in, got changed, and now is like coming to deal with it. That's pretty good. And also kind of fair. Okay, alter ego. We want to use foreigner. Any good foreigners here? Let's see. Yeah, it's not a bad one, right? Let's see. I do wish that they at least let you put a filter for like which ones you're getting, you know? Because it is becoming a bit of a problem where it's like, well, there's, you know, the 2 categories for extras, but it feels like you're never going to get them because it's just, there's just so many, right? So many different types. So let's see here. You're summer. Sure. But you're boosted, so we'll give that to you. But now we're too expensive. Oh no. Switch off you for just for now. All right. This should work. Let us do this thing. Beat her up one more time. I don't think she's going to have any like gimmicks or anything. It's just going to probably be just a regular encounter. And I think the caster is just going to be books. Let's see. 101. No, fire fairies. That works too. Alright, what do you got? Burning us. Okay, that's whatever. I think you have one that gives you enough meter. Give you this. Give you this. Give you stars. You get that 100%. We're gonna pop this. Let's go. Is this the one that gives you stuff over time? Debuff immune, HP, increase NPE. No, we're gonna hold off on that. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. All right. So we're not gonna put in the. We're not gonna put in the my fair whatever thing. Oh, how much is gonna do? Okay, well, we hit the enshrined deity's anger, which is the same gimmick that we have. Okay, we can get your super next turn, actually. Okay, we can definitely get your super. Okay. Let's see here. Let's go. You know what? Let's actually do it. Let's go with, what am I thinking here? So this one gives it, you know what? Well, let's pop this just for now. And, remove buffs. They don't have any buffs. Let's not worry about that. Okay, so we do this. We do, right, this, because then it does skill seals to all allies except yourself. Increase your arts effectiveness. That's the one we want. And then we do, debuff my first soldier. Everyone gets a bit of meter. We can then pop this on you. And now we go 1, 2, and then just 3 for extra damage. Right, let's pop this. How much that do? I wish you could see the numbers while it's going on because it's really rough. Like, it is just so big. Wow, that did a lot. That one did a lot. The crit there? So much so the game's having a moment trying to figure out what to do. Yeah, wow, okay. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Right, just do as much damage as we can here. Hey, that's another one down. One more time on her, please. Or actually, well, no, we can just pop it. We can go with this. We can go 1, 2, 3. All right. The double super. I mean, it's funny because like I hyper specialized for the boss and now we're busy dealing with the ads, but that's just kind of how it goes. Defense down, which will help out here when you do. Oh, this will win. Yeah, for sure. All right. Sorry, we're taking over your house, by the way. Complete 50 errand quests. Oh, there we go. Complete writing a book for. Oh, okay. I wonder if those will have any quests or anything like story stuff. Because we might be able to just do that right away if we can just give the items. I see. So that's what that underground mural was about. Alright. I don't want the enshrined deity's reputation to get screwed up any more than it already has. You can use the house and the cave. And, circumstances being what they are, I'll even forgive you for the savage beating you just gave me. On one condition. What's that? You have no idea what your face looks like right now, do you? Alright, I know what I want. Besides, it's more fun to mess with earnest types like you. If I'm gonna let you use this house, then I want you, the hick Faerie, and the fake Tam Lin, to make a book together, too. Oh, well, pretty terrifying condition, right? I mean, what's more torturous than making a book? If you agree to be my assistant, then I might be willing to contribute to your unbridled glee. Oh no, he's happy. I'll do it. I've been wanting to make my own dojin anyway. Really? You have, big brother? Of course he has. Like, I'm honestly surprised the top assistant from last Sternfest managed to go this long without making one. I'm totally on board with this, of course. Way to go, master. It feels like your summer's finally about to begin. Oh, that's why it's called First Summer, right? I guess that's settled then. Alright, let's get started right away. Can't wait to see you fail. I mean, there's no way you can actually make a whole book by the final day if you're only getting started now. We've done this so many times. So get ready, because when you inevitably fail, I'm going to be right there to turn your pathetic crying face into a sticker and preserve it for all of time. That's normal. What are you smiling about, bumpkin? Oh, nothing. I was just thinking about how you really are, you know. Yeah, what does that mean? What does that mean? That's enough, you two. If we're going to make a dojin, we don't have any time to waste on pointless chit-chat. We need to decide on a genre, come up with a plot, estimate how many pages we can put out within the time we have left, set our minimum very viable quality line, and start looking for collaborators. I may not be up to the task, master, but if I must become a heartless beast to be your editor, then that's just what I'll do. I guess the beast of ancestors has finally awakened? This might be a reference to something I don't know about. I've got 2 beasts to deal with now. Never heard that phrase, the beast of ancestors. Alright, this is going to be the last 7 days of Cernfest, so let's get to work on our dojin. Okay. I wonder if I can just do that, you know? Or if I'll need to actually have quests at the same time. We'll see. Maybe I'll just contribute and see if we can do it now. And if not, then, because I'm just, running a bit on time. Hello? Oh. Oh, wait. Master, Mash, and Artorias collaborative illustrations added. Huh. I'm guessing that is Yara Andu, right? With her violin? Wait, this is interesting. So let's see, if we make the dojin, can we just quests have been unlocked. Oh wait, illustrations are added by taking, there's more? Clear collab quest, servants added, tap illustrations to see them all. Okay. Wait, how much more is there in this quest? Okay, collab, attack, oh, these are real things, huh? Give a gift to Faerie Britain. Okay, so we got collab quests. So let's just see here. If we start to do this, let's see if it'll have a quest. If it has a quest, then this is what we'll start with next time. And if not, we'll just do this all now. And it's probably going to be all 10 levels, right? Let's see. Scale of Fantasy. Okay. Is that Noble Phantasm power too? Okay, that's actually a nice buff to have, honestly. Okay. Come on. Takes just too long. Okay, it seems to be going normally. So that's kind of nice. Like, there's been no quest yet. As soon as there is, that might be it though. Okay, thank you. And then we're still giving gifts. We're on 5, right? They cleanse everyone's emotions. I don't know if Red Bull cleanses anything. That stuff stays in you forever. I told the story about how, like, I don't drink energy drinks, and the only reason I ever drank, like, Red Bull was when they were doing the Street Fighter promotion where every Red Bull can would give you a DLC costume for Street Fighter 5. That was the only time I ever drank Red Bull. And, like, it's fine. Well, no, because I don't drink the Red Bull drink in North America, but I do sometimes get the one in China because it's like medicinal. It's totally different. It's not carbonated. It's like juice. It's kind of crazy. But I try to stay away from them, mostly because I already drink coffee. And also because I had a Monster once and it was one of the worst things I ever had. I do not understand how people willingly drink Monster. I think it is entirely just comes down to people who they hear the hype and they get on it. I think it's just that. Okay, so yeah, it seems like we are just finishing up here. Let's see. Give it a little bit more with this. We only got 2 more levels. Okay. Thank you. All right. Let's go. I appreciate with all that story, they're not like, okay, here's a bunch more little silly stories, because this has been such a long event to the point where it feels like 14 days is almost not enough. Like, we've had some 21-day events. It's just wild that we've done all of this and then we're still not done, and this is only a 14-day one, you know? Makes me kind of scared of next year's summer one. We'll have to see. I mean, I'm excited for it, but I'm also a little scared. Okay. So, where is it? Is it here? Complete all the collaboration quests. Okay, so we might need to actually now do a collab, I guess. Attack everyone in the hotel. All right, we'll do that next time then. I thought it would be, you know, we would just get it, but I guess not. So, you know what? I bet you we get it at the end there. Ooh, another one of these. That's good. I definitely needed one of those. Well, not really, from how I'm playing right now. Complete writing a book and then get that. Okay, cool. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time for some more Let's Play Fate Grand Order as we continue question mark this event. I have no idea how much more is left. Like, I've even looked at charts and stuff. It could be 2 videos, could be 1 video, could be 3 videos. I have no idea. So we'll see you guys then. Ciao.
Yo.